Oh, hey, Chatterboxx.
I don't know what got into them over on the Joe Budden podcast, but episode 882, the cooling board, it got a little Joe Budden after dark.
You have to know strip club culture, and you got to have a couple dollars because you, Raheem, should not go to your local strip club with lube. They're going to lock you up.
That's a good PSA.
That is a good PSA. People at home in Bridgeport, Connecticut, Albuquerque, don't you bring no lube to that club. They're going to bar you. You got to have money to bring the lube. You got to have money.
Now that's true.
It's a very good PSA.
You can't walk in with that
you got
shit.
money.
Oh my goodness. Before we get into the laughs on this episode, they also recap their Turkey Day. They get into what role exes played during the holiday, Ray J, and that crazy story with Princess Love on live stream. Oh my goodness. From Diddy being in prison and his Thanksgiving to Mona also having a crazy experience with an Xfinity customer service person or a person that worked in the store. That was really creepy. But it is an interesting story, and I'm curious to see how she'll end up handling it or how the company will end up handling it. But let's get into the laughs. And this is just the start of her getting on a roll. Now, I always wondered how many people out there try and imitate what they do on the pod. Because, yeah, go ahead and try it if you want to. You're going to end up, like Mona says, on a list. After that, it kicks off with Joe asking this question, and it takes off from here.
You only Beijing that beard?
Huh?
You only Beijing that beard?
That's not Beijing.
That's the only thing you hear dying?
Beijing the bottom row. Do the bottom row get
Ain't
dyed?
nothing there.
Oh, it ain't nothing dye at the top. It ain't no Beijing at the top of the bottom. Oh, you bald. Right on. That's my that's right.
Wait a minute. Wait,
He bald. That's nice, Ice. We like that. We like bald.
Y'all, I'm in tears. Their facial expressions. I cannot stop laughing. I mean, we're all grown. We can have a conversation, right? Okay, wait. Let me pull myself together. Okay.
That's a good thing. We like bald ass. We on there. And that's allowed. Muslims have to remove their hair once.
Joe knows it is going to be a lit 2026. He is really getting what he asked for in Mel and in Flip in one person. Because Mona's not holding back. She's coming with the story. She's coming with the comedy and the viral moments, because this one for sure is going to go. And even in this moment where she is trying to be funny, Mona is schooling some of y'all, because I remember the TikTok trend where some of y'all didn't know you were supposed to be washing below your knees and you're supposed to have different bars that sold for different things. So yeah, Mona's on point with this one.
For real. Shut your hairy ass
up for a second.
Shut your hairy asses up.
Yo. You too?
Yo, why you looking at me, bro? You do, because I know you got your laser. You do the front and the back.
They just gonna do the yeah. You got it.
Holy shit.
Wait, you clean shaven? Like I have. Yeah.
Wait, you too?
And who knew Mona could take an explicit grooming segment, turn it into a comedy bit without it getting creepy or like weird, even to the point where the guys are, they're not uncomfortable, but they let their guard down in a way that they are learning things about each other that all these years of friendship and potting, they didn't even know about each other.
Why don't they do the front and the back?
Wait, they just
So
do the
it's
back?
really got his ass laser. That's not a joke.
No, that's not a joke.
Not a joke.
I don't know how she does it, but she has a way of working the room that is really working with the JBP.
I have a question, and it's important, and I don't mean no disrespect. Is it like when you, because I want to get laser myself. I've been, you know what I mean? Listen, when they do the laser thing, right? Is it like a or is it like a this?
Oh God. Oh my God. Hey Mona, hit.
You are a fucking idiot.
It's a party.
To me, she was really leaning into it. It's almost like it comes from a place more of curiosity than anything else, and just really genuinely wanting to know the answers to the questions, which is what makes her character come off unique. And only she can take a conversation about manscaping and lasering and make it funny. So I'm with it. I like it. I think 2026 is going to be a very interesting year with her being added. What did you think about these moments on this episode? Do you think that Mona was doing too much? Because she said respectfully, she understands that they're in relationships. And that is one thing that I like. I didn't like the whole, overly flirtatious thing, knowing that these men do have women or wives at home. And so I like that she does it in a respectful way, understanding her position, understanding the role that she plays up there on the JBP, and doing it in a comedic way, but also while throwing in a little bit of insight and education for those who just really may not know.
Let me explain
Completely,
it.
bro.
Tell me when I can unmute.
Go ahead. Please. Because Mona's the woman.
First of all, it's the sooner. I don't know how we not on the same page that we have to remove hair every 30 days, all of it. It's the sooner. Check it out, Muslim. Check it out. I bring you proof.
You ain't got that Quran.
That's number one. Number two, for the non-Muslims, right? This is the right. If you're lucky. If they have hair growing here, that shit is painful as fuck. I'm dead serious. Inside, it's painful. It's
really?
It's irritating. It's not a good feeling. And I'm talking about super wet. It's still, you can feel
That's
that.
one
It's
of the
like
tricky spots too.
And some
It be getting
girls,
careful.
and some girls don't even realize it until the hair is removed. That's number two. Number three. What does that hair collect? Sweat, piss, particles. It's dirty. So
I like that there are different perspectives, different walks of life up there that make it relatable and really expand the JBP verse, and how each of them might make you go do a little bit of research, from Mark with, politics-ish with real estate. And now we have Mona with comedy and just a range of topics that she really is, pairing well with playing off of Joe and how he throws in random questions. But if you want more on the whole waxing and lasering conversation, here are two creators that I follow. They are on TikTok. The first is Turbo Wheezy is the name of her account, and she gives you the do's and don'ts and helps you get prepared for waxing.
Waxer, you realize that not everyone grew up with the same knowledge of hygiene, feminine hygiene as you. And like I said, this is more meant so to be educational, but I need to set the scene so you guys understand what it's like when some people lay down on our table. Now, you have to understand, as a waxer, there's a lot of things that I don't care about. You're like, oh, my hair is so long. I don't care. That's the point. Like, sorry, I'm sweating like in the middle of the wax. Girl, I don't care. I don't care about your hyperpigmentation. I don't care about your ingrown hairs, your weight. I don't care about your size. I don't care what you wore to come. Like, I don't care. But there is a certain level of personal hygiene that I think people don't realize you have to take extra care of the bits and goodies that are downstairs.
As well as the other creator is Selena Ray. Her account is The Real with Ray Ray. And she gives you tips and tricks as well as getting you prepared. But she also does story times from her waxing clients if you need an additional good laugh.
Hi guys, I was told I was needed. I got aloe, sandy, got some waxy. What we doing, huh? What we doing? Like, I mean, I'm all for whatever y'all want to do. You know what I mean? To the point that she has. Ain't nobody knows what they're doing. I got 20-year-olds that are like, give me a landing strip. I got some people that are like, I want a little pyramid of Giza. And I'm like, girl, I'll head you up. Like, what?
All right. What did y'all think about the episode? You think Mona was doing too much? Or do you think she's carrying her weight this episode? Because to me, it really seems like she is leaning into it and making some of the odd and maybe uncomfortable conversations funny. Drop your thoughts and let's talk about it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and go check out my Patreon.